Welcome to AI Trend Talk.
I'm Isaac.
And I'm Alice. Today we're talking about heavy rain suspensions, a historic stock market drop, Apple prices, a political debate over city flooding, and an exciting World Cup soccer game. Let's get started.
Yeah, let's jump right in. Welcome to all of you listening today. We are so glad you are here with us.
We really are. And, the mission of our deep dive today is to explore the top trending searches in Taiwan. We want to help you make sense of the news using simple, everyday vocabulary.
Exactly. We like to keep things gentle and easy to follow. So let's start by looking at the immediate physical environment around us.
Right, because if you are in Taiwan right now, you know about the extreme weather. Typhoon Mekkhala has brought, just incredibly heavy rain to the island.
It really has. And this rain was so dangerous that local governments had to make some very quick decisions today.
Oh, what kind of decisions?
Well, specifically, Hsinchu City and Hsinchu County announced closures starting at noon today.
Wait, right in the middle of the day?
Yeah, exactly. They wanted to ensure people could go home safely before things got worse. And it wasn't just Hsinchu. Southern areas like Tainan, Kaohsiung, and Pingtung also closed for the day.
Wow, so they really had to just stop everything. The word is suspend. It means to stop something from happening for a short time. Example, the local government decided to suspend work and school because the heavy rain was too dangerous.
That is a perfect example. And, that suspension is exactly what people are searching for online. They want to know if their city is next.
Right, it's all about staying safe.
Yeah.
But heavy rain doesn't just affect our daily schedules. It really tests a city's systems, like the roads and drains.
It definitely does. And that brings us to trend number 10. The Neihu district in Taipei experienced some very severe flooding today.
Oh, I saw pictures of that online. It was really bad, right?
It was. The water actually reached up to people's knees in some areas.
Up to their knees. Oh, wow. That is terrifying.
Yeah, and because of this damage, it led to an indirect political debate between a well-known Taiwanese politician, Shen Po-yang, and Taipei Mayor Cheng Wan-in.
Oh, interesting. So they are arguing about the flood.
Sort of. They met and shook hands, but they basically communicated their differing views indirectly. It's really a discussion regarding how the government handles these heavy rain disasters and city safety in general.
Let me just pause this here for a second. I want to remind you, our listener, that we do not take any political sides on this show at all.
Right, absolutely not.
We are just completely impartial. We're merely reporting on what people are searching for and the ideas they're discussing.
Exactly. It's just an ongoing debate about city management that caught the internet's attention.
Well, it makes me think, if we imagine a city as a giant sponge that can only hold a certain amount of water, is this debate essentially about how to build a better sponge or how to stop the water from pouring in so fast?
That is a really great way to think about it. Yeah, they are basically debating whether we need bigger underground drains, a bigger sponge, or better warning systems to deal with the water faster.
It's a tough problem to solve.
It is. And speaking of sudden, uncontrollable events, let's transition from unpredictable weather to unpredictable economic shifts.
Oh, boy. The kind of shifts that make people really worry about their savings, right?
Exactly. Trend number 5 is all about the Taiwan stock market, which is often called Taigu.
Right, because it wasn't just rain falling today. The stock market had a massive fall, too.
A huge fall. The market dropped by over 1,600 points today.
Wait, 1,600 points in one day?
Yes. It is a historic event. In fact, it marks the third largest point drop in Taiwan's stock market history.
That is unbelievable. No wonder people are urgently searching online to figure out what happened to their money. When something like that happens, it's called a crash. The word is crash. It means a sudden and large drop in value or price. Example, many investors lost money when the stock market crash happened this morning.
That's right. And it was definitely a scary morning for a lot of investors.
Why did it happen? What caused such a huge crash?
Well, that leads us to trend number 9. News reports are actually connecting this Black Friday stock market crash to discussions about Apple.
Apple, the technology company.
Yeah. There are rumors that Apple is going to increase the prices of its products, like iPads and iPhones.
Okay, I know everyday people are searching for this because they want to know if their next electronic device will cost more money.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to push back a little here.
Go ahead.
It feels like the global economy is a giant spider web, right? If you pull one string in America, like Apple changing a price, the whole web shakes in Asia.
That is a very accurate picture.
But how does the price of a single tablet cause a historic 1,600-point drop here in Taiwan? That seems crazy.
I know, it sounds wild, but you have to remember how connected tech supply chains are. Many Taiwanese companies build the parts for those Apple devices.
Right, they make the screens and the computer chips.
Exactly. So if Apple raises prices, investors worry that normal people won't buy as many iPads.
Oh, I see. And if people buy fewer iPads, Apple orders fewer parts from Taiwan.
You got it. And that fear makes investors pull their money out of the Taiwanese companies very quickly, which causes the market to crash.
Wow. It really is a giant Fraggle spiderweb.
It is. But hey, we have been talking about some very heavy topics, natural disasters and financial losses.
Yeah, let's talk about something a little more fun.
Let's do it. Let's shift to a positive, entertaining global event where people are actually choosing to watch a big clash unfold.
I am so ready for this. We are talking about trend number 20, the 2026 World Cup soccer game happening between France and Norway.
Yes, and this specific game is trending heavily online because of who is playing on the field.
Right, it features a direct battle between two of the best young players in the entire world.
Exactly. We have Kylian Mbappé playing for France and Erling Haaland playing for Norway.
And they are both just incredible to watch.
They are. And both players have scored exactly 4 goals so far in this tournament. So this game is a huge deal. The word is match. It means a sports game or competition between two people or teams. Example. I am going to stay up late tonight to watch the exciting soccer match on television.
Oh, I am definitely staying up for this match. But, they have very different ways of playing.
They really do.
I mean, Mbappe is famous for his lightning speed. He's like a fast sports car, while Haaland is very tall and powerful, like a heavy tank.
That's a great comparison.
So how does a team prepare to defend against such opposite styles in the exact same game?
Well, according to sports experts, it takes completely different tactics. To stop Haaland, France has to try to block the players who pass him the ball. They have to stop the tank before it gets started.
Right, because if he gets the ball near the goal, he is too strong to stop.
Exactly. But for Norway to stop Mbappe, they have to be careful not to leave any open space behind them, or he will just run right past everyone.
It's like a giant game of chess, but played on grass.
It really is. And, looking at all of these topics today leaves me with an interesting thought about the nature of trends.
Ooh, what's your thought?
Well, whether it is a typhoon, a sudden stock market drop, or a global sports game, internet search trends show us exactly what humans care about most in real time.
That's very true.
They show us looking for safety, looking for financial security, and looking for shared entertainment. It's really just a digital mirror of our daily human needs.
A digital mirror. I love that way of looking at it. Well, that brings us to the end of our deep dive.
We covered a lot today.
We did. Here is your comment challenge for today. What do you usually do when your city announces a work and school suspension for a typhoon or heavy rain? Share your favorite rainy day activities with Alice and Isaac in the comments.
Yes, please share them. Keep practicing your English, and please stay safe out there if you are in the rain. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you so much for joining us. Goodbye.